Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Fortune Cookies. I just realized I haven't posted in a while. Shame on me. So this was a request for Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. See what's going on with them. Rumor has it that they are gonna hit me baby one more time. They're gonna try and make it work. So it's going to be a quick live for this morning, a breakfast live. Hope you are all doing great today. And I'm going to try and pull off a lunchtime live a little bit later. I got some new decks, so I might do some unboxings for you guys. But I hope everybody's having a good morning and you had a great night's sleep. So, Lisa Bonet, Jason Momoa, what is going on with this relationship? Let's start with the V. And we'll see where he's at. We'll see where she's at, where the relationship's at, and then we'll take it from there. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. That is an interesting spread. Heart of the matter. Under the surface. So this is Jason. This is Lisa. What we have here, we've got some shady behavior to secure comfort and abundance. That's kind of interesting. And the King of Swords is usually a truth teller, a decisive decision maker. He might be maintaining the relationship to save his own skin. Not to save his own skin, but to preserve his position. So I'm not getting the sense that it's financial. It's more like less complicated. He just doesn't want to have a complicated future, let's put it that way. So, and then on her side, we have, tangled up, tied up in this, and looking for that peace, looking for happiness and moving forward, and a calm and unfettered life. Now, the difference between our Nine of Pentacles and our Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles is abundance, but at a cost. There's a give and take with the Nine of Pentacles. This is the woman, the kept woman. And if you look, even the falcon that she has is hooded, the falcon on her hand. So there's some sacrifice that has to be done in order to achieve what our kept woman in the Nine of Pentacles has. Now, with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups is a little bit more luck based. This is a little bit more fated. There's still, I don't want to say there's no agency over this, but there is some level of the gods are in your favor on this one. So being indecisive, not knowing how to move forward, coming out of that, moving into and grasping that luck and that chalice of abundance is coming up for her, and then moving on to other things. And this is echoed by our Lovers card in reverse. We have that in reverse as well. And under the surface, this is our heart of the matter. Under the surface, we have reestablishing foundations, making decisions that are going to be best for everyone. So that's really what I see here. I see her moving on. Emotionally, she feels very detached. He feels much more clingy emotionally, and there's an inability to move forward here. He wants to rebuild what's going on in the relationship, and she wants to move forward. She's like a zero F's kind of gal. Once you make the mistake, she's like, okay, like I'll just keep going, I'll just move on, I'll do my own thing. So it's a very interesting perspective, both of them. So let's get the gist for him. We'll do short Celtic cross. Good morning, whoever's on there. Hope you're having a good morning. This is Jason Momoa. We're going to see where he's at. I'm wrecking my whole table here. Quick Celtic cross. So he is in a life-changing situation. But when the tower's in reverse, sometimes I get this as the individual affected this change. There's some level of responsibility. When the tower's upright for me, it's usually it's something that you have very little control over. But when it's in reverse, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it indicates that there was some agency over it. There was some decision making. And then we have that Page of Swords here, who the Page of Swords in reverse doesn't make great decisions. He makes very immature, foolish decisions. We here in the past, we have celebration. On the bottom, we have lack of emotion, lack of respect for other people's emotions. When we have this Queen of Cups, this is our mommy dearest, our narcissistic mother that kind of uses her children to, I don't want to say Munchausen syndrome by proxy, but we can see that with this card. This is somebody who uses their emotions and manipulates in a certain way to get what they want. This is trying to affect change. And then over here, we have not guarding what is valuable. So there was some foolish behavior here. There are rumors that there was some cheating going on, again, for entertainment purposes only. This is just a tarot reading. There's some rumor about some cheating had happened. I want to lean toward that, like maybe he was inappropriate with somebody. I don't want to say that he went all the way and he all the way and actually had an affair or anything like that. But there may have been some inappropriate behavior. Lisa Bonet definitely has a vibe that she is a no nonsense gal and she is not going to put up with anyone's silliness or disrespect. She definitely is a powerhouse in the industry, and I don't think she needs anybody to get from A to B. So moving forward into his future, he's going to regain a bit more control. This is future though, and I think it's going to take him a bit longer than anticipated. So I think his recovery is going to be slow. He needs to repair this relationship. They need to PR the snot out of this if he was inappropriate in doing something on the side, because we all want Aquaman to be a decent guy. So rumor was that Amber Heard was involved in all that. I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there right now. So let's take a look at Lisa Bonet. Let's see where our girl is at. Where it's at. Got two turntables and a microphone. Lisa Bonet. Sloppy shuffle. Sorry. Lisa Bonet. I'm trying to do this fast. I got to get to my day job. Lisa Bonet. Lisa Bonet. Where's she at? Where's that girl? Where's that girl? Who's that girl? Doing all the 80s songs. The Beck song was 90s though. So she's not thrilled about this. Now, this is interesting because we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse for him. We get the Queen of Cups upright for her in the headspace. He got it in his undercarriage or shadow self. And then we got this King of Pentacles in reverse. Foundations being shaken up. This Justice card is finding something out. She found something out, I think. The energy that you get from her is very matter of fact. It's an interesting energy that I pull from Lisa Bonet. She's very decisive. There's no, like, if you ask her, do you like asparagus? It's a yes or no. Like, it's not, she's never like, oh well, I like asparagus with fried breadcrumbs and or hollandaise sauce. It's very matter of fact. Like she has very clear communication, very clear emotions. She's a little bit hard to read in terms of physicality. She's got like a slight smile. Um, but I don't think she ever loses her temper. That's something, if she's mad, she's like steel and just is like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to continue down this path with you. Hey, good morning, Mel. I just looked up at the chat. So, she is very, very decisive and very matter of fact, which is, good for her. He comes across as very warm and frenetic. He has like a lot of emotion all over the place, but it's very warm emotion. And that's not to say that Lisa Bonet is cold. I don't want to say she's cold, but very decisive. Like she makes up her mind. She's done. She's good. Which is good for her. That's pretty good. Uh, she is pulling away from this grounded king. She's really severing the relationship. She's not happy about it. This is not like, all right, I'm cool, like we'll break up. Like she's heartbroken, but she doesn't waste any of her energy on that. There's this economy of energy with her. uh she just is like, okay, I'm going to put all my energy into rebuilding. She's not going to go cry in her crybaby soup. She may cry in her pillow late at night, like a couple of nights, but then she's like, I got to pick myself up. I got to move forward. And her belief structure is a little bit different. um while it failed in this lifetime, she's welcome to have that back in another lifetime. It's kind of an interesting poke there that I'm getting. So she's trying to make all these decisions with love. She's trying to maintain civility and honor the love that she had for him, but she's not going to put up with any of this. Outwardly, she's absolutely just, look, hey, I loved you, things didn't work out, we're going to move forward, we're going to move on to our new lives. We're not going to run over this over and over again. And he's somebody who does do that. He wants to go over and over and over and over and keep talking and keep talking and keep doing the same thing. He's more of a salesman and she's more of a CEO. So if that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. So that's really what I'm getting. So it looks like she's emotionally moved on. I don't know. Is this reconciliation going to work? We'll do past, present, future. Let's see. Is the reconciliation going to work? This will be my last spread. Maybe I'll do a lunchtime. No, Mel, I think if you go back and watch, I think you dropped in a little late. I think he did. But that again, I'm just reading cards. I think he did. I think he strayed away. But I don't know if it was a full-blown affair. I think it was just kind of like a thing, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to do this." So, well, let's see. Okay, so reconciliation. Let's see if the reconciliation is going to work. And then we'll go into what you're talking about, Mel. Past, present, future. So the past, not being able to see things from someone else's perspective, not being able to appreciate how someone else is functioning or thinking or behaving. This is an uncoupling right here. This is the present. So I think things are very much still up in the air with them. I personally like them as a couple, but I loved her and Lenny Kravitz. I think Lenny Kravitz is dreamy. But this is like an uncoupling. And then the fool is moving forward very rashly. So I think with the two spreads that I just did on them, he is much more emotional and demonstrative, and she's much more decisive and clinic. I don't want to say clinical because it makes her sound like she's like completely bereft of emotion, but she's not. She's much more clinical and practical in her decision making and her behavior. So I think this is him moving forward a bit foolishly. So will we see him turn up with a new gal? Will we see Jason turn up with a new gal in the future? Look at me. I'm going nuts here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I think we're going to see this is a social media card a lot of the time, electronic media, electronic information. I think we're going to see uh and you know what? I think this revelation card, the sun card, plus the social media card and the generosity, they may start to do some social media together. They may do a little bit of PR together. It feels like it's not real, but I think we're going to see them like out to dinner or like going on a hike. Go not going on a bike ride because that's weird, but maybe a motorcycle ride. But we're going to see them together a little bit through the spring. I'm going to say it's through the spring. So maybe the next 6 months or so, we're going to see some stuff from them. Just try. I think we've got. Let's see about this. Now I've always said tarot's really bad at timing, but let's take a look at the whole relationship. Let's see if I get a timing card. All right, so this is usually our timing card. So the whole relationship, um, someone is trying to hang on. I think it's him. Someone made poor decisions emotionally. That's him back here. Uh, this is someone trying to reestablish and correct the situation. That's him here. And this is, trying to regain the emotions that they had before. And I think that's her. He's not saying all the right things. They're not saying the right things to each other that are going to make this reconciliation a reality. They really, I think whatever happened was a non-negotiable for one of the party. I think there were, I don't want to say there were lines crossed or, it's not that there was a line in the sand that was crossed or a boundary that was crossed. It's like, yeah, I'm just not going to put up with that. So I know it's a shame. I know. I kind of wanted them to work it out. Here we go. The relationship really is broken, and this is kind of broken, and like all the joy has come out of it. It's like now it's work, and we've all been there. We've all been there in a relationship, but like now it's work. They're both trying to defend and protect what they had. They really do want to have this happy family situation. But then we get this Ace of Wands. Now, when we do timing, so and time it doesn't always work in tarot. It's a little tricky. I don't love doing timing in tarot. Um, Wands are usually days, cups are usually weeks, swords, or I'm sorry, am I saying this right? Yes. Wands are days, and pentacles are years, cups are weeks, and swords are months. So when we get and you could go by the numbers, you can go by the numbers. So we have Ace of Wands, so that's could be like one day. I don't know if I'm buying this as a timing card. If we get some information today, hip hip hooray, I got things right. So Mel, Annie, he didn't think she'd end it. It's his worst nightmare. Can't see them repairing the damage. She's too headstrong. Yeah, if you watch the beginning of this, like, um, she's very decisive, like clinical. Gwendolyn, good morning, good morning. The other day they said they, other day said they divorced, that it's hard on them at the premiere of Batman last week. Yeah, so but there was a little blurb that they were going to try and work it out. So who knows? I don't know. But yes. So very cute couple, very interesting couple. So, let's see what happens. Again, when you read tarot, this is all free will. Something could change, but I do get the sense that he is much more emotional than she is, and kind of holding out hope and hoping that things are going to work out. So, um, that's what I got there. So I'm going to try and do a lunchtime live today too, because I've been neglecting all of you. But please like, share, and subscribe. Come hang out here with me live. Watch for the lives. I've been popping up on the lives more than doing production videos and posting them up. It just works a little bit better for me. Let me know in the comments how you like it. If you missed the lives, you can still see them. They still pop up on my screen. So in the description, there is a link to my scheduler if you would like your own private reading. I have plenty of time open for the next few weeks, and I'm going to be putting in for some vacation time. I got some time that I have to go away and go reset, but I do hope I will do some production videos for some of the new decks that I got. I typically don't do unboxings, but I had this cool Phantasma Oracle, and the dude sent it to me in like 5 minutes. It was like all of a sudden it was at my door, and it was like the greatest thing ever. So I hope. I'll answer one more from Gwendolyn. I wonder, will they try to make it work? He wants to keep working and take a stardom to new heights. I think he may crash, and I perhaps Gwendolyn, watch on replay, and you'll see the beginning. Most of this reading I did on my own with nobody live, but it's only because I got to go to work now. So everybody, I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much. I'm going to try and do a lunchtime live about the UFOs that were allegedly seen over Ukraine. So we'll get a little weird for lunchtime. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for being here. Bye.